This one is for P20E8 on a 2020 to 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 with the 6.6 diesel. In plain language, this code may indicate the reductant system is not seeing the pressure it expects. The truck may show a Service Emission System or Service Exhaust Fluid System message, and it may act like an after-treatment fault is active, rather than a normal drivability problem. The broad areas I'm keeping in mind are possible DEF contamination, possible leaks in the reductant plumbing, possible injector leakage, or a possible pressure supply concern at the pump and sensor assembly. Start with the basic system checks, then follow a structured diagnostic approach. If other codes are present, check what they mean first, so you do not chase a pressure code that is being caused by another active fault. For P20E8, I treat the run criteria as monitor gates. The engine needs to be running, ignition voltage needs to be greater than 11 volts, the reductant fluid reservoir must not be frozen, and the related pump and pressure sensor faults must not be set. Once those gates are met, the monitor runs continuously. The setting logic for this code is reductant pressure less than a predefined threshold for greater than 30 seconds. Put the ignition on with the vehicle in service mode. Check the reductant fluid for contamination first. If contamination is found, correct that condition as needed before going further. If there is no contamination, run the reductant system leak test and check the hoses and lines for leakage. If the hoses or lines are leaking, repair or replace as needed. If there is no hose or line leak, perform the reductant fluid tank level reset. Next, verify the reductant tank level is 25% or greater. If it is not, add 3.8 liters, 1 US liquid gallon of reductant. Put the ignition on with the vehicle in service mode. Then repeat the diagnostic path from the leak test point instead of guessing. If the tank level is 25% or greater, run the reductant system leak test and watch reductant pressure. The expected pressure is 450 to 550 kilopascal, or 65 to 80 psi. If pressure is outside that range, move into the circuit and system testing path. If pressure is within that range, continue by reproducing the operating conditions for the code or the captured conditions if you have them. If P20E8 sets again, go to the circuit and system testing path. If it does not set, this verification path is complete. For circuit and system testing, remove the Q61 reductant injector, but leave the reductant line and electrical connector connected. Place the injector into a suitable container. Run the reductant system leak test and verify the injector is not leaking. If the reductant injector is leaking, replace the Q61 reductant injector. If the injector is not leaking, run the reductant system leak test again and verify reductant pressure is 450 to 550 kPa or 65 to 80 psi. If pressure is not between 450 and 550 kPa, replace the A38 reductant pump and sensor assembly. If pressure is within specification, the circuit and system testing path is complete. After any repair, verify the repair and confirm the code stays gone. If the Service Emission System or Service Exhaust Fluid System message is displayed, perform the reductant system tamper warning service bay test only under that warning message condition. That procedure clears the driver information message for the applicable system. The takeaway is simple. Prove the fluid is clean, prove the system is not leaking, then use the commanded leak test pressure to separate an injector leak from a pressure supply problem. Diagnostic training, visit stepdiagnostics.com.